Hello and welcome. Today is March 28th, 2024, and today we'll be playing some Finalizing. I am your host, Xolo Q. I'm a Xolo Eats Quaintly, Reaper, and Guide to the Underworld. Luckily for today, we're not dying or anything like that. Instead, we're going to be working on our convention center, which I am making in-game. And I kind of need some help naming some of the last few artists or guests who will be present, I guess you could say. But yeah, super excited. We're about, if I had to gauge how far along we are with this castle, I'd say we're probably closer to like 60% of the way done, I would say. There's still some color combinations and things that need to be figured out. I'm not entirely sure what exactly what colors I'm going to be choosing for like the third floor. There's certain things about it, like for example, the second and third floor hallways need to be like figured out as far as like, am I gonna have carpet? Am I gonna have carpet on top of carpet? Am I gonna have like just, you know, a solid floor with a carpet? I don't know. Or I could just have solid floors and no carpet. But I have to figure out what I'm gonna do. I could also start interchanging the floor tiles to add like a little bit of extra spice to the floors, but I don't know. I have to think about it. Anyway, I'm gonna do a quick run around through the castle just to kind of refresh your mind if you've been here before, as far as what we've been working on, how far we've gotten, and also to remind myself of areas that I need to work on. So if I go through here, we have the little stables here. We can keep our little horsies if we wanted to, or at least the guests can park their horse. We have the one serving coffin out here for the valet. My horse should be in here. Yep, there she is. All right. But yeah, we got like some stables over here. On this side, we don't have stables, but I did put up a wall to separate this area from a little, I guess you could say a little patio area on the side of the castle. I consider this to be the main entrance of the castle, but there is another side of the castle that does have an entrance, which is fine too. Alright, so I'm just gonna go in. I have put these chairs here just to kind of add like a little bit of an extra something visually interesting, if that makes sense. I'm kind of debating if I should take these and move them. Actually, I think maybe if they go against the walls here, they might make more sense, because you see I just walked into them from the side, so maybe that's not such a good idea. I might put some plants or something here instead, just to kind of add a little bit more space to the area without causing too much of an issue. I could also use just a really big carpet here. I have to figure out what I'm gonna do. Let's see, we have a bunch of, okay, we have one name here that needs to be figured out. We have two people here who need to be named. I think that's it. Oh, we have another one here. It looks like all the ones that need names are female. So, that's interesting. Gonna continue. We're gonna head upstairs just to look around, see what I've done with the floor. Oh yeah, I forgot. I meant to come back and start closing off this area, maybe redo it so that it's completely closed off. That hasn't happened yet, but that's something I can do at the very last moment, so it's totally fine. Oh, it looks like here I was experimenting with a bunch of different colors. I know in the hallway area, maybe just having the green is not such a bad idea. I might put some flower pots, maybe like a chair or something here, or some kind of maybe like another bench or something in this area. I don't know. I have to think about it. Right now, I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna figure that out. I put on like a white carpet here, but I don't think I wanted to go with a white carpet. The second floor is like the mid-tier suites, and the third floor is like the higher quality suites, so it's gonna look a lot more elaborate on the third floor than the second. Just trying to pre-plan this. Originally I had the green carpet kind of going through the entire hallway. Now I'm kind of having second thoughts about this green carpet, so I started experimenting with a bunch of different things, and I'm still not sure what combination I'm going to go with. The good thing though is that I am coming back with a fresh pair of eyes, so maybe that will help. Just looking at this floor isn't as bad as I remember it looking against this, but yeah, let's see what we could do here. We could also put this kind of, well, I don't want to put this kind of flooring inside because that's the kind of flooring I use for the inside of the suites themselves. So I'm gonna try and get this hallway looking nice, but I'm not quite sold on this. I have to think about this a little bit more. I might just add it, implement it first, and then decide. I mean, I have unlimited, you know, material usage, so it's not like I'm wasting materials or anything. So I can always just go back and change things later. That's the best thing about... That's the thing I really like about this game, is you can just, like, customize so much in the back end so that when you're in the front end, you're basically a god. But yeah, there's a lot of really cool stuff here. I just think that I need a floor that is not too fancy, but also contrasts enough that it looks good against, you know, everything. So I could put, I know for sure I'm going to use this type of whatchamacallit, this kind of carpet. I just don't know what color. Downstairs I went with like a gray. I could continue that trend up here, but I feel like it'd be a little boring. If I start messing around with the greens, maybe that might be a little bit better. Kind of pops with color a little bit. I think that these outdoor tiles actually look pretty good in this hallway, but I'm not necessarily convinced that this is what I should do. Another option I could go with, I could maybe start interchanging these, you know, maybe put a dark tile next to a light tile, next to a dark tile, next to a light tile. I mean, I could do that. I could do checkerboard style. I could also make the floor black. I don't remember what I used downstairs. I think I used the was it the grave? Oh, this is the crypt flooring that I used down here. I could put a darker tile up here. I don't remember what I did on the third floor though, so I'm gonna go quickly check and see. Oh, okay, so I also had carpet here. It looks like I wasn't sure what to do and I just kind of default carpeted. This space here, I don't remember why I locked it. Oh, I think it's to prevent servants from walking in this direction. And I think I was just gonna close off this area, and I don't remember exactly why. I feel like there was something I was gonna do here. Like maybe I was gonna add like an extra room or something. I do not remember. So I'm gonna have to come back to this and take a look. I might have to rewatch the tape to remember what my plan was for that area. But I'm sure we'll figure it out. I'm sure we'll come to our senses eventually. Let's see. We got the green carpet doesn't look as bad up here. Oh, okay. It looks like I was thinking about changing it to the wood that's inside of the other suites, which isn't a terrible idea. I mean, it does look really rich against the white walls. That could work, but I'm not convinced that's the best option. I could also try and mess around with some of these outdoor tile squares, like, for example, like the terracotta tiles might look okay. Yeah, so the terracotta tiles don't look too bad actually. Maybe I could try and work something out with this. Now it's a fight between the terracotta tiles and the wooden floor. I think the wooden floor looks a little bit better though. That's a shame because I wanted to mix it up a little bit more. I think I'm gonna go with this anyway then. So this floor is just going to have a reuse of the flooring downstairs for the suites. So, oh, I remember now. I was gonna make this room bigger. I think I was gonna make this room bigger and then make the the balcony a private balcony or something. I don't remember exactly, which, I mean, it doesn't make sense because there's already a balcony over here, like a little private one. I'm gonna have to revisit that. I really don't remember what my plan was for that area, but I'll mess with that later. It's not a priority at the moment. Okay, so I put in all the stuff in this room. It looks good. Walking through. Okay. Oh, I didn't put curtains in this room yet. Okay. No curtains in this room. All these rooms need curtains and flooring, so I'm gonna have to go and do that. It looks like the third floor needs the most work, which is not unexpected considering everything. Okay, wait, so why is there a red curtain out here? Did I decide to do red hallway curtains? Is that why I put that there? Maybe. It doesn't look bad against the floor here, but I'm not sure if that's what I wanted to go with. Especially because the floor in the rooms is red and the draperies are just like an upgraded version of the ones downstairs. So, something to think about. I don't know, there's a lot of design choices I gotta look at and think through this time around that I think is just going to eat up a lot of time, but it's okay. I mean, that's the whole point. It's part of the process, right? So I think we'll figure it out. We'll be fine. Let's see. Let me go back downstairs. Let's start on this floor. I think working on the second floor first will help me build up to the third floor in a way that maybe is a little bit more planned, a little bit more, I don't know. I don't know if the word is acceptable that I want to use here. I don't think so, but this flooring I don't really like so much here now that I come back and look at it, so I think I am going to actually change it out to something else. Maybe the alchemy floor isn't as bad. It's it looks really weird against this carpet though. I could maybe change the green to a darker green, but the lighter green is also kind of meh. I gotta think about this. I don't have to go with green. I could also go with some other color. Like if I wanted to go with like a bright color, I could. I doubt that's what I want though. The thing that makes this tricky is that the different colors come with different patterns too. Like, for example, like the orange here, it has like the diamond shape, but if I use purple, it's stripes. So that completely like throws off whatever plans I had if I wanted like purple diamond stuff. That's something I dislike about the carpets in this game, is that the carpet colors also change the pattern of the carpet, and it's like if you had a plan, it goes out the window essentially. So that's something I gotta think about. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna take a quick sip of my drink here. All right, and I have a cup of noodles next to me. Very delicious, actually. I'm gonna eat it real quick. It's good. All right. I think I'm going to settle with the outdoor tiles I used before. I think a lighter, maybe I could also go with something like this. I mean, it looks a little, I don't know. It's a little bit underwhelming, I think. If I were to do this, it's a little bit too meh. I might change the hallway wallpaper at this point because I'm totally dissatisfied with what I'm doing here. I thought that if I had like the different wood, I could just kind of experiment with that and be fine, but now that I'm like looking at it, I'm not so sure. I could just, you know, I could just fall back on something true and trusted, which would be this floor. Not sure if that's what I want to do though. I could just go with the shiny black floor, but it feels kind of like a cop-out. I want to try something else. I understand that these are outdoor tiles, but it's not exactly. I mean, I could go with the default classics. If I go with the default classic ground, it's not as bad, I guess. I gotta think about this. Man. I can't use the cobblestone because I used that outside. The Gothic tiles look kind of cool though. I mean, I could go with Gothic tiles. Yeah, you know what? It's not as bad as I thought it would look. I think I might just do that then. Let's go with the Gothic tiles for now, and then I'll be messing around with the carpet combinations. I might redo the hallways to be a completely different color. I might even change the wallpaper if I hate it enough. We will have to see. I mean, I just kind of wanted a wood wall thematic for the whole castle so that it doesn't look too like weird or different, but looking at it now, I'm not sure if that was the correct decision. I have to think about it. I could go with a black carpet, or I could go with something gray like what I did downstairs. The gray actually doesn't look too bad here. A white would be way too bright. The gray doesn't look too bad. I'm looking for something a little bit more subtle. I don't want the walls to pop as much either. So I might actually put up gray curtains or something here. I have to think about this. Maybe I should place the first curtain here just to showcase it so I know what to do for the rest of the floor. So I'm gonna do that first. So this is the kind of curtains I'm using inside the rooms, but if I do something like this, it might add a little bit of extra pizzazz, I think, to the hallway without being too overwhelming. I mean, using a different curtain wouldn't necessarily be a bad idea. I have to think about it though. I think this isn't too bad. I think something else too that's kind of a problem is I need more lighting in these hallways. I was trying to avoid using hanging lamps, but now I'm just like not sure if that was the right call. Oops, I did not mean to do that. So if I'm looking at the colors here, I mean, it's kind of a hit or miss. I could also put braziers down, which might even make more sense. Let's see what we got here. I could put like really thin ones up. Like I could put maybe something like this. And I think this could work. One second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I needed to move the fan in here. It was way too hot, and I was like, oh my god, I'm like melting, essentially. Anyway, sorry about that. But yeah, I think this might not be the worst of ideas, putting braziers, but the only thing with the braziers is that if you put too many, it just looks bad. I think maybe a different color brazier here might make more sense too. Like these golden ones are a little too fancy, maybe, I don't know. I gotta think about this. This has the potential to be a hot mess as well, because...
This will not work.
Wait, that's the one I used, or was it this one? Oh, I like this one the most, actually. Because I think these are a little too shiny. Alright, let's go with, the third one, I believe it is. Yes. Alright, cool. Yeah, I think something like this might make more sense. I should probably put it in between, but... I don't know. I gotta think about it. Could also put one, like, right here, maybe. Oh man, that's gonna be hard to calculate whenever I get to an intersection, figuring out where to put what and where. Because I don't want too many lamps too close to each other. Tough choice. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about that for now. I'm just gonna worry about setting the carpet down. I think that's probably more important at the moment, so let's do that. Now that I know that this is the color combination I want, I'm gonna try and build that carpet out. We will see. We will see how this goes. I don't know. I'm like brain farting for some reason. I'm like, what's the carpet I used again? It's this one. Not sure what I'm gonna do with this here. I might close this off. I'm thinking I might do that. Yeah, let's put some garden fencing indoors here, and I'm just going to block this off. I'll put a gargoyle or a statue or something here eventually, but that's not for a while. Right now we're just trying to get the basics done. I hope you guys are enjoying the music as we have a nice, lovely, chill stream today. Let me know if there's like any kind of lag or anything like that going on. I worked really hard to try and fix that problem, so hopefully that problem is no longer existent. But yeah, we'll have to see, I guess. And then of course here is like a balcony. So this balcony outside, I'm not gonna have anything like that leads to the balcony like that with the carpet. I am gonna add more carpet here though. And I'm gonna try and have like carpet like kind of leading into the rooms just to create a little bit more visual diversity here. I think we're good. And also it helps you find your way, you know? Like if the carpet leads a certain way, you're like, oh, okay, there's a door there, without having to go all the way down the hallway to make absolutely sure that, you know, there's a door there, essentially. Yep, so, it's another door here and another door here, but this one is the corner, so that gets a corner door. Or a corner carpet, I mean. And of course this is another outdoor balcony area kind of thing, but this is more of a shared balcony, whereas the other one on the other side is kind of smaller and not as impressive. I mean, I figure if the rooms are going to be lower quality, you need somewhere for those people to go, you know, get some fresh air, because they don't have their own private balcony, right? So at least give them some options. Who knows? Okay, so I think we're good. As far as the stage rooms go, I'm gonna have to put some plant life behind them. I don't know exactly what kind of plants I want to put here yet. I haven't quite figured out what my plan is for this. All I know is that I need to have something here to draw attention away from this massive space behind the tables. I could also move the chairs back, but it's like, well, if I move the chairs back, they're too far from the table, I think, to seem realistic. You know, maybe I need to try that. It's still a lot of space behind the chairs, so even if I did that, it doesn't really solve the problem. So yeah, we're gonna have to have some shrubbery back here to make up for that. I could also go with like little busts and things like that, but I don't think that's my plan. I know I started doing this in one of the other rooms though, so I just gotta figure out which room it was. I think it was this one. Hold on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, here it is. Alright, let's see what I used here. I used a white pot. Okay, so it's this one. Yeah, I used that one in white and with, I think that's ivy. Alright, let's put that back here. Looks like I used two. I think that should be good. It's a little thing to add, but it creates like such a different like vibe in the sense that you can actually like, I don't know, like the plants, they kind of stand out just enough to get rid of the empty space without disrupting like the main thing. Oh, and I forgot to make sure these were the correct color. All right, and we're good. So I'm just gonna do that in all the other rooms. Like all the other rooms that are like this. I think just those 2 rooms are the ones that are the presentation rooms. I don't think I have another one. I don't even think I have one on the 3rd floor actually. So I just have luxury suites up there. This is the room I was working on last time that I was having a little bit of problems with because I wasn't sure what kind of thing I wanted to do here, but I ultimately decided that I wanted to plant some trees and stuff here. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove this for now. Just so I can get through here, and then I'm going to place some plots or some not plots, but what is it called? I forgot what they're called. They're like these not castle wall vegetation. I can't remember. Oh my god. I honestly can't remember. You know, maybe what I should do is put pillars up just to put vegetation here, just to create a little bit more of a naturey feel to it. But I think it might be a little too much in the sense that we're out in the cold, so I have to kind of balance out the expectation versus the reality a little bit here, I think. I've never actually made a castle in the winter, like, so I keep saying winter area, but it's the Hallowed Mountains. I never made one in the Hallowed Mountains before. So this is gonna be a very interesting thing here to see. I find it interesting how I was able to place this here without issue, but if I try to connect anything here, it's just a hot mess. It's very interesting how that works out. I'm just gonna check something really fast. Okay, we're good. All right, yeah, so I have to really think about this. I don't want this to look too weird, but I also don't want to create, I don't know. I could put like, the thing is I don't really want people up here. That's the problem. I don't want people up here, but I want it to look nice. So I think I'm just gonna go with some garden planters and call it a day, and then we're gonna plant some really cool plants up here somewhere. I think that's probably our best bet. Maybe place some planters here on the corners, since I can do that, and maybe I'll put one here just to kind of balance it out a little bit. Just on the corners though, I'm not gonna add anything else to the other sides. I could also put ones here. I could put one here on this corner if I really wanted to. That might be a little overkill though. It's kind of weird to do it that way as well because they're not part of an actual corner. So I think I'm just gonna remove these and leave that alone. I'm definitely gonna add some garden benches though. So let me put these benches down first. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put, or actually, oh no, but I don't want anyone up here. See, that's the trick. How can I add benches and stuff if I don't want people actually up here, you know? I think I'm probably gonna have to deal with these decorations. I'm gonna go with the ivy yet again. This might be one of those rare instances where I can just add like a trellis somewhere and it'll look really nice and be fine. I could go with like a white or wooden trellis. I think I'm gonna go with the wooden style. The wooden style looks like this. The white looks like that. And I think the wooden style makes more sense. So I'm gonna go with that here in this, okay, I need to move my character away from the center here. Okay, and I think this is going to work actually. So I'm gonna add the shrubbery elements on top. So I'm just gonna add some, whoops, wrong one. I'm gonna add some ivy. And I'm gonna add some, I have to figure out what else I'm gonna add here, actually. I could put some of these, like, I could put the trellis core up here, but I kind of want trees, so I think I'm gonna put like a plant here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put some growing plots. I'll put one right here. And here I can have like a pine tree growing out. I think that'll look nice. I could also, I don't know, I could remove this or just move the whole thing over. I have to really think about this, how I'm going to do it, because there's so many things that could go wrong in this process. It's like, I'm a little indecisive. I think maybe one over here too might work. Like maybe just one pine tree thing, because I don't want like a cluster of pine trees. I just want something that looks kind of nice. But yeah, I'm gonna put some plots underneath of these vases. I'm definitely gonna glitch the flowers for this one. The hard part is deciding what kind of plant life I want to put up here. I haven't decided that yet, so
I cannot build.
that's gonna be a little bit more tricky, I think. I could, oh, you know, I could put up some sacred grapes. I do have a bunch in my inventory right now, and I'm thinking maybe that would look kind of interesting. I've never actually glitched the sacred grapes before, so I kind of want to know what that looks like. Let's do it. Yeah, I've never actually done that. Let's see what it does. If it looks great, awesome. If not, oh well. I do need some pine tree seeds though, so I'm gonna jump down, I'm gonna break some trees open, and then I'm going to see what I can get out of it, because I do need some seeds. I'm hoping I can get one early, because once I get one, I can just place them continuously, I believe. So yeah, I can. I just double checked. This is hopefully we get at least one to drop. That'd be nice. Can we get one? Please? Can I please get a tree seed? I kind of wonder if there's going to be new tree seeds in the 1.0 version of the game. Like, I kind of wonder if so, like, what kind of trees are they even adding? We have a nice little variety so far, so it'd be kind of interesting to see. I don't know. I don't really have any predictions for that, I don't think. I need to think about that a little bit more. We have birch trees, we have oak trees, we have cypress trees, we have cherry blossoms, white cherry blossoms. I mean, we have all types of trees, but I have no idea what else they would add. They even added some... I mean, last time we got the gloom trees. So, I don't know. I hope to see something new, but... I mean, the only trees we see in these, like, winter areas so far is just the pine trees, like the hollowed trees. It's hollowed and... Oh, I should have drank its blood. Damn it. Oh well. Mistakes were made. I just need one seed. I literally just need one seed, and nothing is dropping. If I can get one seed, that's all I need. Come on, man. Don't do this to me. Give me a pine cone, damn it. Oh. Come on. Damn. Getting lots of hollow wood I can't really use for anything. You know, now I think about it, isn't it kind of funny you don't, like, have to, like, put firewood in the fireplace? Like, it'd be kind of cool if that was a thing. I mean, it'd be nice if, like, you could choose whether or not you want the fireplace to actually be on, like, by putting wood in it. Now I think about it. I haven't even considered that much, but I think it'd be a nice little, like, RP thing for some people, too. Just having that level of control. I don't know, what do you guys think? I think it would be kind of cool. Hopefully I'm not chopping trees for 30 years here, because I'm not getting any... Do they not drop acorns? What? Am I discovering something weird here? Alright, I'm gonna check in my little inventory here, see if I have any. Because if I have any pine cones, that'd be great. Oh yeah, another tree we have apple trees. That's another one too. Anyway. I do not see any pine cones in this one. Or this one. Damn. I do not see any pine cones. That is, that's a bummer. Let's see if I can get some from the other side. Like if I go into, Farbane, I could probably get some, so. It just sucks I have to go all the way there just to get those, because it's like kind of a waste of time. I should have went and gotten those after, like, off stream, but it's whatever at this point. I kind of need fresh eyes to come back to the building part anyway. Alright, let's see what we got. Hello, Musica Musa, how are you? Welcome to the chat. How you doing? Are no seeds dropping? Like what the hell happened to that tree? Oh my god. That tree went off on an adventure. Okay. I'm not devastating the citizens. I'm actually trying to get a pine cone so I can place like a bunch of pine trees. But I can't seem to get my hands on a pine cone for some reason, even though I'm chopping down all these trees. I don't know if my luck is just that bad or what. I tried chopping them down in the Hallowed Mountains, didn't drop a single one. I mean, I shouldn't be taking me this long to find one. That's insane, but we'll see. I could just be extremely unlucky, because I didn't disable like anything, like any kind of resource. So, I don't know. I just hope that I find one soon.
You've entrusted me with these souls. I shall guide them to the
Oh, looks like we have a raid over from the Twitch side. Vin! Vin! Wow. Thank you for the raid, Vin. I hope you had a great stream. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Right now, I'm trying to find a pine cone that I can use for my castle, but nothing is dropping pine cones, so I'm gonna go off on this adventure some other time because I'm getting frustrated. How was your stream? How are you doing? Yeah, welcome, Raiders. Yeah, the trees do drop seeds, like Farbane trees, gloomrot tree, every tree that... Okay, let me start over. Most trees... I don't think there's a tree in the game that doesn't have a seed to go along with it, actually, now I think about it. To answer your question, Mage. Also, hello, Database58, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. Yeah, we're just doing some castle decorating. I'm over here, failing miserably to find pine cones, because I wanted to make a little, like a little thing out here, but I guess those seeds are gonna have to wait, so whatever. They take like 6 hours, I think, to grow anyway, so whatever. I'm tempted to start another save file for Final Fantasy VII and just play off stream. Yeah, I mean, why not? If you're enjoying it that much. Hello, PJ. Welcome to the chat. How you doing? Okay, so I'm gonna put some garden planters out here too. We're gonna put a few out here. I really hope that the grapes grow in really nicely, because I've never glitched grapes for these before, so we're gonna have to see how this comes out. Seeds harder to drop here than in Halia? Yes. Yes, apparently, because I'm having terrible luck for some reason. I don't know why they're not dropping any. Like, that's weird. Like, that's never happened. Like, I've never seen that. You'll lurk, of course. Sorry for the raid and run, though. Very hungry. Oh, go eat, Ben. Go eat. Also, for those of you who have never, or maybe don't know who I am, my name is Xolo Q. I'm a Xolo Eats Quaintly Reaper and Guide to the Underworld. I play mostly survival games, management sims, rhythm games, and there's a fourth one I can't think. Oh, base building games. Use your spider sense. Oh my god. Also, thanks for the lurk, Vin. Oh, I'll give you a quick shout out before I do anything. That way I don't forget. It would be bad of me to not do that. So let me do that real quick. Go follow Vin. Super chill, super cool, awesome streamer. 10 out of 10. Thank you for the hydrate, and thank you for the stretch database 58. I'm gonna do that real quick. And Gerb, I see you also redeem Blood Moon. I will do that in a second. Okay, all right. My stretch is done. My hydrate is done. But yeah. Give me 1 second and I will be back with Blood Moon. All right, I am back, and it is now Blood Moon. So I'm gonna be in Blood Moon mode for about 5 minutes, and we are going to chill and enjoy the awesome jazz music that we've gotten today in the background. Let's see. I think I like what I did here in the hallway. I'm gonna start placing the curtains though, because I haven't done that yet. And I'm thinking what might make a good move here is maybe putting some kind of thing on the pillar. I feel like the pillars are a little too plain right now. I could put like little pillar ornaments. Like I could put like a flag or something here. Like maybe, I guess I could put something like this. That might not be a bad move. I'll have to think about it. I'll let it sit and think about it a little bit more. Let it simmer. How's the build going? It's going all right. A little bit of a slow start. I had a little bit of trouble figuring out what kind of floor I wanted to use for the second floor, but once I figured it out, it's kind of going a lot smoother. But yeah, and I think I'm gonna use this kind of curtain here just to spruce things up a little bit without going a little too fancy. Have to be a little bit careful here on the balance of colors because I have a few of these chandeliers up, but I also want to maybe add some braziers to the ground, so I have to be very careful and have some strategic placements of items here. Otherwise it's gonna look really busy, and I'm not trying to make a super busy looking hallway. It's supposed to be a hallway, it's not supposed to be a room. I don't know. I hope that made sense. Yeah, I think the gray, you know what? I think the gray curtains actually did a good job. Nice chill background. Yeah, we got music. It's super chill. Hello, Tabershuk. How you doing? Welcome to the chat. It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. I'm gonna see if I can get another. Let's see. We got maybe. I used a white light here on the corners or like on the edges, but I'm kind of thinking maybe instead of a white light. Ooh, I found a mistake here. I didn't complete this column. Gotta make sure that's done, otherwise it's gonna look very odd. There we go. Now it's fixed, and I'm gonna try and put up some good lights now. Go kill Simon Belmont, coward. Polar Up, welcome to the chat. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, he's not out yet, okay? He's not out yet. We gotta prepare first. Epidemic Jazz. Yeah, that is quite a name, isn't it? For a channel. It's funny. I think this corner is illuminated enough. As long as I just put this here, maybe, I think we'll be good. Okay. I could also change the color of the light. I could make it like red or blue or pink or purple or something, but I don't know if that's really what I want to do. I think having like this weird, like kind of like a blue ghosty hue might be a little weird. But it's also kind of nice looking. The natural colored light is very warm and rich. I could go with that, which, I mean, honestly is not a bad idea considering this is supposed to be a convention center slash hotel. So, oh yeah, that's what I'm building, by the way. I'm building a convention center slash hotel. So yeah, it's gonna be very interesting. Yeah, you know what? Let's go with the natural colors. I think that was a good idea. You know what? I think I'm gonna put another one here. I was trying to alternate them, but because this is a hallway, I have to kind of like reset a little bit, I think. Let's see. Let's see what we got out of this. You know, that was a good move, actually. Very good move. That was an excellent idea. Let's see. I thought that at first I would be able to play as Alucard. That would have sold this game hard. Wow. Do you think? Well, actually, I mean, at that rate, it's like, are you even playing V-Rising? Kazuma, welcome to the chat. How you doing? Do you think Simon Belmont will be a mid-game or end-game boss? At first, I wasn't sure, but after like kind of hearing some other opinions on the situation, I think it's gonna be late game. Yeah, I think he's gonna be end game. He sounds like some kind of legendary vampire hunter that's like super like awesome or something. Like, so I really think that it's probably gonna be a late game boss. Oh my god, May. Jesus Christ. May, why? Why you do this, May? I'm not even playing Planet Zoo today, May. Why you gotta pick on me, man? I see how it is. Let's see. This guy literally got sick because he killed Dracula, revived him to kill him again. Oh my god. Oh, so he killed him twice. Right. So this is V 1.0 launching as V-Rising Legacy of Castlevania, or will it be optional? Okay, so Agewen, to answer your question, from what I understand reading the articles and everything, it sounds like Simon Belmont is going to be just a boss in the game, and when you kill him, he unlocks the whip, so you get a whip as a weapon as an optional choice. That is a standalone thing, but that I think that's gonna be like a permanent standalone thing of the game. But then alongside this, there's going to be a purchasable optional DLC cosmetic pack. So I was looking at some of the pictures of like the advertisement. It looked kind of like oh, by the way, Blood Moon's over, so I'll end Blood Moon after I'm done talking about this real quick. Let's see, the V-Rising lets you oh, sorry, I misread that. I forgot. I completely lost my train of thought. So this is 1.0 launching as V-Rising Legacy of Castlevania, or is it will be optional? Oh yeah, so the DLC part. It looks like we're getting a coffin, a throne, some windows maybe, based on the picture. Probably gonna get some, like a statue, some kind of like optional items and stuff. And I heard something about, well, not heard, but I read something about there being like music you can play in your castle or something. So I don't know how that works. That's the first time I was hearing about that, so I was like, huh, that's interesting. Yeah, it's a cosmetics DLC. I think every V-Rising DLC has always been a cosmetic pack. Like even gloomrot was like a free update. Like I didn't pay anything for gloomrot. May says, V-Rising lets you capture people. Planet Zoo lets you capture animals. Basically single middle finger. What? Finger? Oh, you mean finder. My oh my god. Alright, May. I get it, May. I see how it is. I see how it is. Yeah, how would the music work? My guess is that maybe we're getting like an item we can interact with in the castle. Like a music box or something, or like a... Oh my god, what do they call it? Like a record player I can see happening? Something like that, maybe? I don't know. I would assume it's a new station of some kind, maybe. Or maybe it could be something in the game's menu. Like, you know how like... So, okay, I'll show you. So, when you go into the menu, right, and you go to options... Right now, we have, you know, for sound and stuff, you can just disable the music and blah, blah, blah. I wonder if... I don't know, I kind of wonder if the music is going to be just background music overall that you can just switch to in this menu, or if it's gonna work the same way that voice chat in game works. So I'm really curious about that. Give me 1 second, let me swap back to normal. Alright, I am back. Thanks for the redeem, Gerb. Very much appreciate it. It was nice while it lasted. Hello Kitty music plays, imagine. When they said character customization, will we be able to look like Castlevania characters? That's a good question, Gigi. I wonder if, you know what, now I think about it, the last cosmetic pack we got, the gloomrot pack, came with cosmetics. So like the only cosmetics, I think it was like the mask. We had the gloomrot, like what are they called again? The plague doctor mask, and I know we got the saddle for our horses that we could craft in game. I wonder if we're going to have... Oh wait, I just realized there's also going to be a skeletal mount that was also announced in that. So what that tells me is that we're probably going to get a new saddle to put on our horse that's going to make them look skeletal. That'd be my guess, is that it could... I doubt... I mean, maybe it could come from the DLC, but I have no idea. I partially doubt it just because of the fact that we're getting a permanent boss in the game, like Simon Belmont's gonna be permanent boss. I don't know the significance of like a skeletal horse within Castlevania. I have no idea. So I don't know if that's like something that's Castlevania related, or if that's something that is just going to be part of the DLC pack, or I don't know. There's a lot of questions I have with that. I have no idea. I am not sure, unfortunately, Gigi. I can't, I just don't know the answer to all that. I wish I knew. If I have the option to ask, I'll try and remember to ask that, because I'm kind of curious of that now too, now that you mention it. We will see. Man, I could talk about this game all day. I have so much shit I love about this game. Let's see. Wonder if the whip will look like Simon has, or gonna be a different design. I think it's gonna be kind of similar to the situation we have with Jade, if I had to guess. So the way it works with Jade, we unlock the ability to use pistols, right? But as you as you progress through the game, you know how you get like different tiers of the same weapon. So like, you know, you get the beginner sword, then you have the late game, the middle game sword, then you have the late game sword. So I kind of wonder if that's going to be something we see, but maybe the whip isn't going to come until mid game, or actually the whip might be a late game weapon, because if we see Simon in late game, it might be mid late game to late game weapon. I also wonder, how is that gonna work? Because if we're getting Dracula in the game, how is that gonna work? Like, I don't understand. Like, is Simon gonna go out of his way and try to fight him himself? Like, is he just gonna occasionally roam it into Dracula's castle and try to fight him and aggro him? I wonder. That would be wild. Imagine you go in there to fight Dracula and Simon's already there and you're just like, bro, what? That'd be pretty funny. Not gonna lie, that'd be hilarious. But yeah, if I had to guess, I think they're definitely probably going to give us the option to have different styles of whips. If I had to guess. That would be my guess. Kind of like how the pistols, like over time you can just kind of, you know, graduate to nicer and nicer pistols. Like, I wonder. You know, I think I'm actually gonna add, I'm gonna break my rule here and I'm actually gonna have another one on this side because it looks kind of weird and unbalanced without it. The dummy mama whip better be one of the designs, right? If we don't get a Domina whip, I'll be like genuinely surprised. And you know, it's funny because like, I wanted there to be a whip in the game for like the longest time. I was like, why is it that Domina gets a whip and the people in the silver mine get a whip, but I can't have a whip? What the fuck is that? You know, like I was like, what the hell? It's kind of interesting. I wonder if we're going to be able to wield the whip with a gun or like with a pistol. Because that's how it works currently for the guys in the silver mine. They can actually hold 2 weapons. So I wonder if we're gonna have that option, because we haven't had anything like that yet. Like, we haven't had like a combination, like weapon combination split. Whip is essential vampire weapon. Yeah, right? It's an essential weapon, period. I think this needs a window. I don't like the way this looks, so I'm going to break the wall down, or not break it down. I'm just going to redesign the window a little bit. I think it's weird not to have a hallway window when everything else is kind of closed off, you know. Let's get the right wallpaper in here. And then I'm going to put down the shutter windows, and now we're gonna put up the curtains. So I gotta be careful with the curtain choice here. I'm gonna go with the same curtain color or type that goes with the set that's already in the hallway, and I think we'll be fine. Alright, so this hallway looks good. I still haven't figured out what I'm gonna do in the rooms. I definitely need like some kind of couch or something in here. I'm gonna go back to the first room on this floor so I can figure out exactly how I'm gonna design it, because I remember last time I was having a hard time deciding what to do. So it looks like here I put let's see, I have the coffin in here. What kind of thing did I use? I used a, oh, the chair is black here. Interesting. So I went with a black chair with a, is that the Omen one? Hold on, I gotta figure out if that's the Omen table or if it's a, yeah, it is the Omen table. So I'm gonna make sure to add Omen tables to the rest of the rooms first, and then I'm gonna come back. Let me make sure I did it here. I don't know if I added it. Yeah, I did. Oh, and this one's white for some reason. This should be black. See, this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. You gotta go back and forth and just make sure you don't have an inconsistency somewhere, you know? That'd be really bad. Also, I feel like I'm like lagging a little bit. I don't know if I am. I'm sorry if that is the case. I feel like I'm lagging slightly. I don't know what it is. Might be my internet or something. Let's see. Boom. All right. I think that looks good. Next. This room I need to do it in. Okay, it looks like I already did it. Great. And did I do this room yet? Or was this the room I just came out of? This is the room I just came out of. Why did I lock that again? I don't remember why I locked that. I don't know. Alright, anyway. Let's go to the, 3rd floor. Wait, I gotta go around. I'm so dumb. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm seeing like a little bit of lag here. It's like an FPS lag, actually. It's not too bad, but I notice it and I don't like it. Oh, I didn't design this hallway at all. Oh, man. Okay, I'm gonna have to do the hallway first. This just looks like a hot mess. Actually, before I do the hallway, this floor needs to be that green carpet because I want all the staircases to be the same. So let me do that first. Let's put down the green carpet foundation. There we go. And then on this floor, I'm going to have this kind of wallpaper, so I need to undo this one. There we go. Whoops. There we go. I think I'm gonna put a painting in the hallway. I don't think I'm gonna put, like, a curtain here, now I think about it, but I haven't figured out exactly what kind. We will find out in due time. And let's put this here. Oh, this hallway looks so much brighter when I added the wallpaper on this side. It's crazy. I don't know why I'm getting a phone call right now, but it's not a good time. I'm not answering it. I hope I don't regret that. But no, I don't feel like stopping the stream just for that. I don't, like, you guys know already, my Thursday stream is like my hard cutoff stream, you know? You know what, let's take a break. I'm just gonna eat some noodles and chat for a little bit. Take a quick break. Yeah, I was trying to eat this before stream, but I didn't have enough time. Unfortunate. I don't know. The more I think about weapon progression, I don't think we're gonna see an early game whip. What I wonder is if the whip is just going to be like, is it going to be kind of a castable skill like the sword is? Like where, like when you use the sword, like I'll show you. So like when you have the sword equipped, right? You can like do like a ground attack like this. I wonder if the whip is going to be aimed similarly, but instead of scooping from the floor, it's going to slap onto the floor from the top. I wonder if that's how it's going to work. I also wonder what that weapon is going to sound like in practice. And I wonder if like there's going to be different types of whips, like made out of different materials, and they all sound different when you use them. That would be really cool. Because I think there'd be a very big difference between, like, you know, a Tommy Mommy whip and a freaking chain whip, you know? At least I would think so. So this room here is actually my private suite. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put, I know I wanted to decorate this one last, but I can't help myself. I gotta put at least a coffin in here, right? So I'm going to go to this option here and add a super fancy coffin for myself. Because I'm just cool like that. I'm gonna bind to it just in case, so no funny business happens. Yeah, but it's gonna be interesting. I'm planning to do some reviews on the current DLC packs we have, and I'm probably gonna do a review on the new one just to kind of look through it, because yeah, you know, there's pictures of it, but like actually seeing it in game and just kind of talking about it and comparing it to the other sets that already exist is gonna be kind of a little bit more interesting, I think. And plus it's just good info for anyone who wants to buy it. I forgot what I was doing. Oh, right, the omens thingy. Oh wait, no, we're not going with omen, we're going with distinguished on this floor. That's right, we're going with distinguished, and then on the chairs, it's gonna be the fanciest chair, and it's going to be white. There we go. And for the What did I do on these doors? Oh, okay, I did the fancy doors. That's right. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. There we go. And what kind of curtains did I use? I used the black fancy curtains, so I'm gonna do that. Let's put more black fancy— oh, wrong ones. Black fancy curtains. I'm thinking maybe actually I should add some windows to this room because there's no— how do I say this? I don't know if I want to have a shared balcony between these two rooms because technically you could. I don't know, they're supposed to be private. But there's no like real place to put a balcony, I don't know. I mean, I could jut this inward and force a balcony. But then this room is a little bit oddly shaped if I do that. Let me think this through. I have an idea. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna remove this. I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna move it over here. And I'm gonna move this here. This is gonna be a completely separate room. This here is I'm gonna remove. There we go. So these are gonna be gone. I'm gonna force add a balcony, but it's not gonna be too weird. That way it's just looking nice. I need to change the wallpaper here. It looks a little bit too whatchamacallit. It looks too bright. Clashes. Sig Castle, thank you. Oh god. The hold on. I got this. Hold on. The Osiris. Or wait. Did I get it right? I just started playing this game a couple weeks ago. Love it. Oh, nice. Well, welcome to the party, I guess. That's awesome. Yeah, I've just been working on— I'm making a convention center in this particular castle. So it's serving a purpose of basically a con, right? Which is going to be kind of cool when it's done. Downstairs we have a bunch of artists named and stuff, so it's very interesting. But yeah, I'm trying to put together— whoopsie, did not mean to do that. Let me get the floor right here. If you have any questions about the game, feel free to ask. I'm pretty knowledgeable, I'd like to think, so maybe I can help if you have any questions. I don't know. If you're not sure about anything. Oh, I messed up here. What I should have done is I should have done the trick.
This will not work.
I'm gonna add invisible foundation to the edges, and then I'm going to add fencing and then put the thing back. I almost forgot to add the most important part. How dare I? And just going to put— there we go. The jewelry, jewel room, and then we're gonna put up— there we go. What would you say the best place to put your castle is for a PvP player? I can't comment on PvP. I have no idea. A good person to ask would be maybe GrimXV. He would know. I mean, I know there's like some people out there who actually just like they make videos specifically with that info, so maybe I would just do like a quick like YouTube search just to see. I can't really comment on PvP. And another thing too is that even if I did know the answer, that answer might change come 1.0. So I wouldn't worry about that just yet. Especially because in 1.0 you're gonna see well, there's a chance the map can move around. There's a chance that resources could be moved to other places on the map. There could be a chance that, you know, maybe a castle that's optimal now is no longer optimal come 1.0. So even if I did know the answer to your question, it would probably expire in relevance by the time 1.0 comes out. I hope that helps. I hope that at least guides you. I'm not gonna bullshit you and say it's this one, it's this plot, you know. I'm not gonna bullshit you. I'll tell you if I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I'm not much of a PvP player. I know there's a lot of people out there who do enjoy it though. I'm a little scared to do PvP, I'm gonna be honest. Haven't started PvP part of the game, honestly. I'm kind of really thinking the PvE anyways. I'm gonna get into PvP soon though. I'm just trying to get the hang of everything right now. Are you part of the Via Rita Discord? Because that's a really good Discord for like PvP. Maybe you should consider joining that. No, I appreciate that. I seen your video with the devs too recently. It was nice. Oh, thanks. Cool. I tried my best with the questions. I had the PvP questions separate video and then the PvE one. So make sure that if you saw one that you also saw the other because there was some good info in both. But yeah. I'm trying to think what else I want to do here, but I feel like I'm forgetting something. I got all the corners, right? Yeah, okay, I think this is gonna work. I'm gonna put a fancy... Oh wow, I have a completely different wallpaper here. What the hell? What happened? Oh, you know what it might have been? It might have been just when I was experimenting, trying to figure out what thing to use. Yeah, you know what? This room is a little bit smaller than that room. I don't know if I like that, but... This one has a balcony that leads that way. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Wait. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's too small. I think I'm just going to, tear down this wall, actually. I'm gonna move one square over, that way at least the two rooms are not too different in size. I think that'll be a good compromise. Hell, I could just put the bathroom there instead if I wanted to, or... Oh, you know what? That's not a bad idea. Let's do that. Let's put the bathroom here instead. Or like, well, I guess it's the dressing room. Just trying to get the hang of everything right now. No, I appreciate that. I seen your video. Oh, I just read that. Okay, I was like, sorry, I have a habit of like rereading what I just read, and then I'm like, wait a second, I just read that. Because, you know, I don't want to miss people's comments and stuff. You know, I like reading the chat. Here we go. Now I'm going to change the wallpaper. Make it just like the rest of the suite. Did I get those? Yep, those are done. Now the floor needs to be changed to the correct carpet combination. We are set, and we are good. I'm gonna leave that alone. And wait, what? Oh, I just trapped over. I was like, why did the room close? And then it was the servant. It was so weird. They like barely slipped in there. It was funny. All right, let's get some curtains. Gonna get the fancy curtains, fancy black ones, that is. I'm kind of debating what to do here because if I take, because I've already made like this little balcony thing, right? Like I've already kind of carved out a balcony. If I were to, man, this is tough. I could just use this as a place to put the coffin. So maybe I'm overthinking it. I'm gonna place a coffin down there anyway. They'll be fine. Alright, let's go and let's see. Actually, let's put the correct coffins down first. There we go. Got a nice little coffin area. And so far, so good. I'm going to make sure I get some of the overhead lamps on. Thank you for the hydrate, Mage Flame, and the stretch Isekai dude. I'm gonna do the hydrate first. I'm a stretch. Did I say your name right? Is it Osiris? The Osiris? Because that's a cool way of spelling it, actually, now I look at it. I forgot what kind of chandelier I used on the other. You know what? It's fine. It just needs to be fancy. The overhead lights. Oh, there's no fireplace in here. Oh, this could have been the fireplace area. See, this is what I'm talking about. I have to, you know what? It's fine. And I could make these windows. So I think I'm gonna do that, actually. So let's, redo these walls. Put 2 windows out here in case you want to look outside first before you step out in the cold and freeze your ass, right? Thanks for the redeems, guys. I appreciate it. Okay. Yeah, but if you did want to ask, what is the best place to place a castle for aesthetic purposes, I could probably answer that. I've put castles in a couple of places that I think look pretty cool. But I think that there's some places for sure that look better than others. But that's just my opinion. Let's see. Here we go. Perfect. So now we have the window hatches. I can look outside and see the breeze and the chill. I'm gonna close them for now. I could do a oh wait, no, I can't do a window here because that's part of the balcony next door. And of course I created this barrier so that it's not visible. I don't know if I'm gonna actually design the outside of this castle because I kind of like the classic look in the winter because it's dark enough that it just kind of creates this like this dark feel to the castle compared to the white snow outside. So I might just leave it alone. I am still gonna add a fireplace though, that is for sure. So let's add a fancy fireplace. I have to figure out where exactly. I could have put one here, but then it would have kind of forced me to have a chair right there, and that's a very small place to be putting it. So I think I'm just going to place it like right here actually. I'm not gonna place it like in the immediate path of the outdoors because I think it'd just be weird. And I can't put it here because I have the bathroom here. So, I mean, the only thing I could have done, I guess I could have moved this here instead and then just had that open and maybe just kind of done something else. But I think I kind of like where everything is sitting, so I'm going to leave it alone. And of course we have the fancy chairs. So I'm going to put a nice fancy white chair right here. I wish we had like armoires. I think that's what they're called, like the half couches and the mini, like the 1-person couches. I wish we had one of those. That would be nice. And you know what? I think I'm just gonna add some extra decorated stuff here. We have, let's see, we have the distinguished table. Got a little table I can put here in the end. I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do with it though. I could move this back and put a coffee table here actually, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put that here and have a nice little coffee table. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. I think this one is gonna... Is it this one or this one I wanted to use? I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one because it goes with the distinguished set. So actually, let me center it. There we go. So now it's centered. It looks nice. We are set. I could put like a plant here, like a little vase or something. I think would look nice here. I'm gonna use the same kind I used in the showrooms just to keep the design consistent throughout the castle. There we go. So we have one there. I could put ones over here too, now I think about it. Maybe that's what I should be doing. Just to brighten up the room a little bit. I might put like some other table or something here. Like I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do here. Not quite sure yet. I could put a painting here instead. Maybe that would add a little bit extra, I don't know. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for this. Maybe right here. Then I could have like a table here. But then again, if I put a table here, it's blocking this, so I think I'm just gonna take this out of the corner and put it here for now. Oh, actually, no. I'm gonna take this out. This is a hard choice. It's a very hard choice. I could also... I could put something that's not a regular table there. Like, I could put, like, these cordial folding screens. Like, this looks pretty cool. I could also put one behind here if I really wanted to, just for privacy if I leave the window open, but... I don't know. I think maybe... I gotta think about this. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna balance this out, actually. I didn't think I could fit it behind the couch, but apparently I can. That's actually kind of funny. Let's put it here for now, just in case. I don't know. I don't know what I would do with that, honestly. We could put a clock here, though, which would be nice. Yeah, there we go. That's a nice compromise. You put the clock in here, it keeps the room looking just lively enough without being too cluttered, and I think we're good. I think this is all... Oh, you know what I could do? Now I think about it, I could put some wine cases in these rooms, right? Like, wouldn't there be, like, complimentary, like, wine? At least that's what I would think. I don't know. I feel like I'm already failing at running a hotel. Wonder if the V Rising team would showcase something new on the 3 Initiative event on April 10th? 3 Initiative event? I don't think I follow as to what that is, Spidey. Can you elaborate, please? Is there something I'm unaware of here? I could put a wine case right here if I wanted to. Maybe like... I could put, you know, I could put a bookcase here too. Nice little fancy bookcase. You see how it's not like aligned? I absolutely hate this. I want to like pull my hair out every time I see... Look, I don't have much hair. But the hair I do have is in danger every time. Every time I see this. Look at this. I hope they fix this. This is definitely going to be on my wish list of things I hope they fix in 1.0. Because this drives me absolutely insane. Like, you guys know me, I love to have, like, symmetry, like, everywhere. They just tweeted it right now? Hold on. Hold up. Did I miss an important update here? Hold on, I'm about to look. Oh! 8 hours ago. Okay, I didn't see it yet then. V Rising will be a part of 3 initiatives. See April 10th at 10 PDT. Exciting reveals, announcements, and trailers. I don't even know what that is. Oh, the digital showcase for Triple I Games. Is it what does the I stand for? Is it initiative or? I've never heard of this. I'm gonna have to do some research. I'm gonna have to do some research into that, see what the heck that is before I watch it, but I'm gonna try and watch that. See, the 10th is the... It's 2 Wednesdays from now. So on the 10th, that's when I play Planet Zoo. That's gonna be streamed... If it's in the morning, my time, then it's going to be streamed... before stream, so I might put out a video on it if there's like anything new or important that pops out of it, but I'd have to thanks for putting that on my radar, Spidey. I appreciate it. I'll take a look at it later. I think, yeah, the eye might be indie. I was thinking that too, but I wasn't sure. Yeah, so I think having a couple of bookcases in this room, I think this is probably the nicest room in the entire place. I could also put, oh, you know what? We should have a lockbox at least for like a storage area, right? Like a little storage trunk for the guests to utilize. So let me put that here. Yeah, you know what? I like what I have going on here. I think this was a good move. I think this is my favorite room so far, actually. This one is looking really nice. What do you guys think of the Like, do you think the wine cases here make sense? Do you think that maybe... I don't know, should I put the wine cases outside, maybe? Because I'm gonna be honest, I usually drink alcohol cold whenever I have any, so I wonder if, like, the wine should be outside on the deck, like, on the patio. I don't know. Is that just an American thing? Like, because apparently in other countries, I've heard that, like, people drink alcohol, like, kind of, like, warm, like room temperature. And that kind of surprised me, because I was like, I hadn't even considered doing that, like... I'll be honest. But I don't really drink either, so I'm not much of a drinker, so... it's whatever. Oh well. These noodles are pretty good though. Alright, now that I'm satisfied with this room, we're gonna move on. Let's see what we can do in this room. This room is the room that gets the short end of the stick, because there's like no window opportunities here except for this room. So it's gonna be one of the few castle rooms that have windows that are part of the makeup room. So we gotta make it look nice. Keeps the motor running. Yeah, right? That's funny. Let's see what we got here. Alright, we're gonna go with the fancy curtains. And then I'm gonna place the other fancy curtains on the sides here.
I cannot.
Oh my god, I almost placed that in the wrong spot. I'm still gonna place it here though. I actually meant to do this sooner, but I forgot. I think because I was thinking about putting paintings here. There we go. That was my bad. I shouldn't have done that. I don't know why I was placing it all weird. I don't know. I mean, my brain just stopped working for a second.
This will not work.
Alright, we're good. Oh, and I need a nice door. Okay. And I'm gonna put... Oh man, this room is nowhere near done. Holy crap. Oh man, I gotta think about this. I could make this like a little corner balcony or so. Well, there's already a balcony here. Damn! I done goofed. Now that I'm in this room, I'm not sure that was a good idea. I'm gonna go back in the hallway and just make a window here before I forget. Because this needs a window. There we go. Let's add closing windows and then... Oh, I don't have any hallway curtains. I just realized on this floor. I'm gonna have to come back to this. Alright. Gonna continue. Alright, so we have a nice little setup here. Just making sure I didn't skim anything. Alright. Seem to be doing well. And yeah, start placing them. I'm probably gonna go back and add like some paintings to replace these curtains, but I always put the curtains down first so that when it looks bad because there's too many, it's easier for me to decide where to put the paintings. Like I feel like it helps with with my own intuition a little bit, not gonna lie. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the same thing I did with the other room, and I'm gonna put the coffin here to rest, and then everything else is just going to be a nice little room. So yeah, let's do that. Let me get the floor looking the correct color first though, before I do anything else. Actually, something I forgot to do. All right, let me go back to that previous room. There's something I forgot to do in here. I really like this room a lot. It's like super cozy. Something about it. I don't know. And you know what? Let me add... I could add a couple of braziers here, maybe even, or just like... I don't know. I could put like another thing here, but then when you rise out of the coffin, it just looks weird. So I'm not gonna do that. Let's just add... Can I fit it here? Aw, it's not gonna fit. I was hoping I could fit it in there, but it doesn't look like that's possible. It's fine. I'll figure it out later. It's not the big priority right now. I'm gonna have to do a final sweep through these rooms anyway, so once that happens, I mean, it's gonna be irrelevant by that point. Because it would have already been fixed. Thank you for the hydrate, Mage Flame, and the stretch. I will do that really quick. I've been meaning to ask you guys. Actually, let me stretch. Oh, crap. Ugh. Ow. Okay, let me get the other side now. Okay, I feel a little bit better. Thanks for the stretch and hydrate redeems, Mage Flame. The thing I've been meaning to ask you guys, is that the Dracula suite? This one? Probably not. This one maybe, but it's a little small for Dracula. Did you see him in the trailer? He's huge. I don't want him staying here, Mage. I don't even think he would fit through the door. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. And doesn't he have to be invited in to be able to come into the place anyway? If I don't send him an invitation, then he can't show up, right? That's how that works, I think? Please tell me that's how that works. Just imagine, like, I'm just like decorating and Dracula just comes out of nowhere and just slaps me down. Like, I would be like, wow, like I would be so upset. I'd be salty. I'd be super, super salty. Oh, I remember what I was gonna do now. I was gonna add some carpet to the other... Okay, hold on. I need to add some rugs. Let me add some rugs to that room. I totally forgot. Hold on. See, this is what I was talking about. I wanted to make sure... Because on the second floor, I don't have a really cool rug like this. So I wanted to add something that kind of, I don't know, I wanted something that kind of just worked. I think this needs to be a little bit closer. And this needs to move up one, and this needs to move over one. This is too close. I'll move it back one little thingy. Oh my god. Oh! Why does it look closer than it is? Wait, is this not... What the hell? Oh, that's right, I can't center it perfectly because the... Okay, hold on. That's as good as it's getting. There. The nice rugs are kind of like a nice little splash of decor, I think. Just send him a message. Hey, Count, you down for the... you down to give a little talk to your fans? Oh my god, imagine. Imagine he shows up and he starts doing like motivational speeches. And all he says is, your efforts are not going to be fruitful, just give up now. More like demotivational. I think I'm gonna add... I need to add a fireplace first. But I also... Well, okay, I already placed the coffin, so I think I'm gonna worry about a fireplace. Let's do fireplace first. I kind of want to put it like right here. Like something about that space kind of stands out to me. But I'm kind of conflicted because if I put it here, then I think it balances the room a little bit better because the coffin's right here. But if I put it here, I can kind of decorate the room kind of like the other one. See, this is when everything matters, like the initial placement of these items, because if I put it here, right, then I have to build like this around, like I have to encompass this area. If I build it here, it's reversed. That it literally changes the orientation of all the other furniture in the room. That's how important this is. And I know it's like, oh, but it's just a fireplace. Xolo, you're overreacting. It's just a fireplace. Look, I know, but it matters to me, okay? I take pride in my work, all right? Can't be having a shabby looking castle. Cannot. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna put the fireplace here. The only reason why is so that I can put windows on these sides. After his speech, he'd be like, I'll take everyone's blood as payment and make everyone his servants. Oh my god. Yeah, I could see it. That's funny. Oh my god, just imagine. Alright, so this suite's gonna have 3 windows. Maybe 3 windows is not a good idea. I don't think any of the other suites have 3 windows, huh? I gotta think about this. I'm gonna close out this door, actually. I'm going, sorry, this window. It's gonna be solid wall. And instead, I'm gonna add, like, a wine case there. So, I'm gonna add a wine case here and a bookcase here next to each other just to fill up that space. That way it doesn't look weird that there's nothing there. And then I'm going to make the wallpapers look good. Oh yeah, so something I meant to mention, or something I wanted to ask you guys about. So on the 8th of May, that's also my stream anniversary. What do you guys want me to do for that? Like, what do you guys think? Because I was thinking about maybe reacting to my very first stream. Sorry, like my debut stream. And just like kind of reflecting on how different things are now and just being like, wow, that's so cringe. I could cringe to my own content. What do you guys think? That'd be funny, I think. And it'd be a flashback too, because a lot of people, I feel like most of you haven't seen that, like any of that. So it's kind of, it'd be kind of interesting. I don't know. It might be cool to look back to the past. Yeah, maybe. That's what I was thinking. I mean, we could just cringe to my own content. Just an idea. I'm gonna add some windows. I like these closed shuttered windows. I think they look so nice in like castles over in Hallowed Mountains. I don't know, I'm kind of conflicted on what kind of outside like exterior I should have in these castles. Like what I could do for the wallpaper on the outside is I could go with making the castle completely black, because then it would stand out even more against the rest of the place. I mean, I could also put Inner Sanctum wallpaper. That would be fancier looking, I think. Like, imagine... Well, actually, hold on. I shouldn't have done that. Uh-oh. Well, let me go back. Let me stand in the thing here so we can do like a little visual comparison. Just as like an idea to figure out what we're gonna do for the outside. So if we start messing with the templates here, a solid black wall would look nice. I think it would look really good against the sun and against the snow. Like if the whole building is just dark black. It's also simplistic looking though. I could go with something like this. Whoops. I could go with something like this, and then we can just have the exterior royal walls, which I think is probably better. So I think I might go with some like the exterior royal walls for the entire outside of the castle. I'm just thinking, because so I'm just doing this balcony first just to have an idea of what I'm gonna maybe potentially do here. but nothing is settled in stone yet. Just a thought. Just to kind of see. I mean, it doesn't look bad. I'm gonna fly up and look from the side. Humble beginnings of Xolo segment. Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea. I mean, I still feel like a beginner. I'm gonna be honest, guys. Like, I feel like I've made a lot of progress, like, with certain aspects of my content, but like other areas I think still need a lot of improvement. So, for example, like my thumbnails, right? I feel like my thumbnail game has gotten a lot better. I also think that just overall, my presentation is better, just in the sense that I'm not, I don't know, I feel like I don't sound as nervous as I once did, even though I still kind of am. Like, I'm gonna be honest, guys, like, before I hit live every stream, I do like breathing, like deep breathing, because I'm just like, oh my god, you know? I know that's like super weird, like, you're probably like, but you stream like 3 times a week, how can you still be? Hey man, I can't explain it. I can't explain it. It's just, it's a thing. Okay. Maybe what I should do... What? Oh, there we go. I was too close to the edge. Maybe I could use this. Alright, let me check. Maybe I could use the flat walls with like the decorated pillars. Oh, I kind of like that more, actually. I think the texture walls are too distracting. When V 1.0 launch, I'd love to see the pro in action, just savagely destroying every mom in sight. Oh my god. Well, I'm definitely gonna play V Rising that day. It's gonna be a 6-hour stream. I've never done a 6-hour stream, I don't think. I think the longest streams I've done are like 4 hours. And I think that was, I think it was my birthday, Day of the Dead, and Halloween. I think those are like the only streams I've done that were like super long like that, maybe. But I don't think I've ever done like a 6-hour stream, so I'm probably gonna die after the first 2 hours. I'm gonna be like, I'm dying! So, I don't know, I was thinking maybe I could do a segment like what you're describing. Well, you know, maybe do like a, you know, cringe reaction to my own content segment, maybe like somewhere in the middle of the stream, just to kind of relax a little bit, you know? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, that might be a good intermission, yeah. That's an idea. I doubt I'm gonna be able to get any, like, keys for the game, but if I did, I'd probably do a giveaway. It'd be interesting, it'd be nice, I wish, but... You know, I've already looked into that, because, there's a bunch of stuff to sign up for and things for, like, creators, so I tried, you know, I've been on top of that. So I'll let you guys know if there's any like interesting stuff that I need to share with you guys or whatever, but I doubt it. Oh crap, wrong pillars. See, now I'm decorating the outside of the castle instead of just finishing the inside. See, this is the problem. This is why I didn't want to do this, because now all I'm doing is the outside of the castle. See, this is my problem. Once I do one part, the whole thing needs to be done. It needs to be perfect. That's a problem. Oh well. And if I open the window, whoops, if I open this window, it looks kind of cool, I guess. I could put... Alright, let's see what the black side looks like on here. Yeah, I think it definitely looks a lot better. Yeah, you know what? I think that's the outside combination I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use the... Actually, I'll read it out loud. It's gonna be the ebonite stone for the walls, and for the pillars, I'll be using the exterior royal walls. Maybe if you get in the upcoming beta, they can give some keys to give away for the launch. from what I understand, the keys and the beta are completely separate things. So, like, just because you get into, like, the beta doesn't mean you get, you know, any keys to share with, like, your audience or anything like that. And also, like, for the creator program, there's this thing you sign up, right? And basically what it is like, I think like a week before the game comes out, you get access so you can prepare content for day one, but you're basically under NDA, like you can't share any of that until the game is already out. So even if I did get access to all of that, there's nothing I can really tell you guys. All I can say is that I'm part of the program. Like, I literally can't disclose anything else. So there's that. And I think there's from what Jeremy was saying, the testing looks like they're supposedly going to be more prepared for that this time around. So it sounds like they're probably going to start a lot sooner with the beta. I was looking at some stuff that it looks like the beta is going to start as soon as like maybe next week potentially, but I don't know. I have to double check. That would be okay so long as you get access. Good luck for that. Yeah, that'd be really nice because then on the first day I can, like, you know, do comparison footage of before and after. Or I don't know if they would even ask if like they wanted me to do something specific. I don't even know if I'd even get in the program. I don't know how many people are actually applying for the program, because when I looked at the keys, right, that they were giving out for creators to like share with their audience, I didn't see the post until like I woke up, which is like 7 hours, because you have to remember this company's over in Sweden, I think. So keys for Finalizing 1.0, because there's like websites out there that companies work with to basically distribute keys to creators so that they can share with their audience. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Jimmy. So the idea is that, you know, come launch day, you can, you know, do a giveaway or something like that, which is always fun. That's not my main thing. I already own the game. I just, you know, the only thing I would have to buy would be the DLC pack, like the cosmetic pack. But, you know, it would have been nice to, you know, share something like that with people. But, you know, there's only a limited number of keys. It's not like they have a ton, right? So yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have to see. Couldn't get my hands on a key initially. I doubt I'm gonna have my hands on any. I'd be lucky if I even get access a week early to make content so that you guys can just have it on day one. Like that, like, I know I'm kind of talking a lot about like the back workings, so I'm sorry like if it's a little bit like off topic and just completely like if you guys aren't interested in this, I'm so sorry. But it's a little bit complicated, because in the sense, you know, if I did get access to like that early access to get a jump start on making content, that would put me at the forefront of, you know, the YouTube, you know, algorithm and all that, which would help my channel way more than like, you know, some other channels that are already established, if that makes sense. Like the comparison of value for me versus you know, Stunlock, for example, is not even there. So I could understand if like I get denied because I have a small channel, you know, like I'd be a little salty, of course, like, oh man, you know, but it doesn't feel good. But I'm pretty much I pretty much expect it, because I'm at the point now where I don't know, like I feel like I've reached a certain level of professionalism that is somewhat competitive, but I don't have the social proof yet to get those to get like regular things on the channels. Like, for example, things like sponsorships, right? Like they don't even, when I say they, I mean like advertisers, right? They don't really look at your stuff until you have at least 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, essentially. Small channels get the shaft is generally how it goes. At least Kick seems a bit better about compared to Twitch, for example. I think Kick and Twitch have very different problems of their own. I think Twitch has the issue of, you know, favoritism I think they have an issue, and I think Kick does too when it comes to very specific things. It's kind of complicated because, like, in some ways. Oh, hi Red Snow, welcome to the chat. How's it going? You just got home? Well, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Man, I just like stopped decorating altogether and I got like completely distracted. But you know, it's a good conversation. But yeah, going back to what you're saying, Jimmy. You know, the whole thing with Twitch and Kick, they have completely different problems. So like, Twitch has the problem of they want too much control over the creator. And I think Kick has the problem of they don't control enough of their platform. So like, you have people on Kick who may or may not be doing criminal activities, you know, literally on stream, sometimes even with mods in the chat from the website that don't seem to care. I mean, I've literally seen footage of this, you know. Or, you know, you have the Twitch problem where it's like, oh, you showed half a titty, oh my god, we gotta ban you. Insta-ban! You know, they're like, this isn't Pornhub, you're insta-banned. Like, what the hell? Kick needs to tighten the leash. Yeah, because the hard part, so, okay, there's a lot of benefits to the Kick model that the Twitch model just will never experience, but there's also a lot of downsides. So, like, for Twitch versus Kick, right? On the Twitch side, at least my experience, the Twitch side, they eat up more of like subscriptions and things like that. So, you know, when someone subscribes to the channel, I only get half of that. Whereas with Kick, I get 95% of that. Now, the flip side is that Kick doesn't have advertisements, so I don't get any ad money from Kick. But depending on your audience, you might actually come out on top on Kick versus Twitch, but if you already have a lot of views on Twitch, then you kind of win out on Twitch just through ad revenue. So it's kind of a mixed bag depending on like what your goals are, I guess. But that's at least what I've noticed. Only if you're a small streamer, otherwise Twitch lets you get away with OF levels of BS. Oh my god. I mean, yeah, even if you're a small streamer, it depends on what you mean by small too. Like, because I would consider my stream, like my channel on Twitch, to be like a micro channel. Like, I haven't even, like, I'm not even like really up there. I have more followers than most users, but that's not saying much because a lot of people are just hobby streamers. They stream like once a year, you know? But I mean, I see numbers going up at least. That's a good thing. Small as in not bringing enough money for them to look the other way. Yeah, that's a good point. I see what you're saying. That is definitely a problem, but that's a problem with a lot of, you know, it's funny you mention these things because YouTube is also a culprit when it comes to this, right? Like, we had that one incident, I'm not going to name anyone, but we've had incidents where people will get doxxed, and instead of punishing the person who doxed the other YouTube content creator, they just kind of give them a slap on the wrist. And, you know, they're not really transparent with people as to what the punishment actually was. When something as serious as doxing, you need to make an example out of them, in my opinion. Like, I'm not usually a person who's like super like heavy-handed with most things. Like, most things I'm pretty understanding and can kind of work things out. But when it comes to something as serious as that, you're literally putting the person's life in danger. Like, how dare you? Like, in my opinion, if you know, when smaller people do stuff like that, insta-ban. The account gets deleted and everything. Oh, you're a huge partner with the website already? Oh no, we gotta pretend we care, and then we slap on the wrist and da-da-da. Like, it's so corrupt. It's so corrupt. I call that corruption. That is insane. It's not even favoritism at that point, because we're talking about criminal activity. We're not talking about, you know, like, oh, they gave them more views because they liked them more. Like, that's irrelevant. I don't give a fuck. What I care about is this person is literally doing, you know, criminal activities. And even if it was on a platform outside, if this person literally has a contract with your website, what are you doing? You know, that makes your whole website look bad. Like, what are you doing? I don't know. You know, there's a reason why I'm on all three platforms. It's because I don't want to be in a situation where one goes down and then I'm like, oh, I'm fucked. I got nothing, you know? So yeah, you got a point, Jimmy. It's just one of those things, man. You got to think about it, because it's like you got to weigh the pros and cons, and that's why I just put up with all of them, in the sense that, you know, I have my limits too. I know people who straight up left Twitch, went to Kick, and they're better for it, and they actually perform better on Kick than they do on Twitch. I've noticed this happen, especially with VTubers. They'll leave Twitch, they'll go to Kick, and then they do way better on Kick. And I think the reason why is because of the payment ratio being 95/5 rather than, you know, 50/50. And the only time you get like that, I think you get 30/70 if you're like a Twitch partner. Because there's a difference between affiliate and partner. Like, affiliate is like me. Partner is like, I get an average of 100 viewers per stream, you know? So it's gonna be... there's gonna be some variation there depending on the person. So I think it's a lot harder for larger creators to make that transition, just because they already have an audience that's kind of, you know, established on the other platform, and asking them to switch to a completely new platform they've never used before is kind of a big ask. So, you know, I that's why for me, I'm not like, I'm not making anyone choose. It's like, I'm on all of them. If you want to watch me on this platform, great. That platform, great. I really don't care. I mean, you spend your time how you want. I'm not going to dictate, you know, other people's lives and be like, well, you gotta watch me on this one because this one is better. And if I really felt that way, I would only be streaming on X platform, whatever platform that is, you know, and it would just be one single platform if that's really how I felt. But that'd be very risky, so I don't do that. I don't know. There's a lot of like little things, and I think a lot of it has to do with like growing pains, at least for me. Like, some of my growing pains is like just the amount of content I'm putting out. I'm getting to the point now where I feel like my editing skills are getting, you know, better and better, and I want to do more ambitious things, but with limited time, it's hard to like really do that. So I have to be very like picky and choosy about the kind of content I put out. I don't know. Like, I try to put out stuff that you guys will enjoy, whether it be calm, relaxing, passive, you know, gameplay you can watch in the background while you're studying or something and listen to, kind of like the silent playthrough series, because I have a Power World one and a Paleon one. So the Palea one is still going, but the Power World one's gonna end at episode 50. I don't know if I'm gonna make them all episode 50 or if I'm just gonna keep going with Palea. I'm really enjoying Palea, so I don't know. Not that I'm not enjoying Power World, it's just I kind of want to mix it up a little bit, you know? Oh, I have a poll. I forgot. Okay, holy crap, we're like 1 minute off before I end the stream. I've been talking this whole time, but you know, I enjoy this anyway, right? Let me get the link real quick for you guys. I'm going to share it in the chat. There's two things, right? So, on my YouTube community page, I have, let's see, what do we got here? Let me see if I can get the link. Where is it? The linky link. Okay. So if I go to... Alright, so this first poll... Whoops. Okay, this poll I'm sharing is asking which game should I do a silent solo playthrough series of next. So I'm gonna put it in all three chats. You guys make sure to vote after stream. You know, we're about to end anyway. So if you haven't already, please vote. Let me put it in Kick as well. Here you go. And yeah, so just let me know. The choices are between Foundation, which is a city builder strategy medieval management sim, and 2 Point Hospital, which is a comedy medical sim management sim. I haven't really been playing many management sims on the channel, so I wanted the next video silent playthrough series to be a management sim. Because I don't know, I thought it would be kind of interesting to do, just see how it goes. If the series is great and people like it, great. If people hate it, okay, well, I guess it'll just end early. But yeah, that's basically all I'm thinking about, is just trying to get a decent channel going. I mean, I'm getting I'm regularly getting subscribers now, so I feel like I'm like slowly growing, which is really nice. And honestly, without you guys, I don't know where I'd be right now. I'd probably be just shitting the bed. But yeah, thank you so much everyone for taking the time to watch my stream. I really appreciate it. I mean, I know every streamer is like, oh my god, I'm so thankful. But no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna say you guys are the best. All right, don't let other people tell you you're the best. You are the best. You know you're the best. Okay, all of you, just know that. But yeah, for just a week, announcements. I didn't update the schedule yet, but I'm just gonna verbally tell you next week. Oh, okay, good. Thank you for that. Thank you for the snooze, whoever did that. I forgot my train of thought. Oh, so on Tuesday next week, we're going to be playing some... I don't know if it's going to be Palia or if it's going to be something else. It's probably going to be Palia. On Wednesday, instead of Planet Zoo, we're going to be playing some Foundation. There's also a chance I won't stream Wednesday. If I don't stream Wednesday, then we're just going to skip that stream and we're going to continue on Thursday. Thank you for the follow. That is over on... Let me double check. Oh, that's on YouTube. Thank you, Kendrell Everett. Thank you for the sub. Really appreciate it. But yeah, that's kind of what the plan is. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 5 p.m. PST next week. I will see you there. Over the weekend, I'm going to be working on some videos. I'm working on a video right now I think you guys might like. It's a V-Rising video. Hopefully you guys enjoy that. Yeah, if anything changes, I'll let you guys know. And as always, have a great weekend. Be safe out there. Take care, and Xolo out.